This is Jennifer Harris, the Director of Marketing Initiatives at the Red Center for Food Policy and Obesity at Yale University, and I'm presenting today on food marketing to kids. Is it just fun and games? In 2006, the Institute of Medicine issued a comprehensive report on all of the research on food marketing to children and concluded that current practices are out of balance with healthful diets and contribute to an environment that puts children's health at risk. The reason they concluded this is that food marketing to children promotes unhealthy products. In 2006, companies spent $1.8 billion in targeted marketing to children and teens, and the products that they marketed most often were sugary cereal, sugary drinks, fast food, candy, and other products that are not healthful for children. The marketing to children also encourages unhealthy behaviors. They depict children snacking anywhere, anytime, so they don't just sit at the table and eat, they're out snacking anywhere. And the emotions that the marketing promotes are trying to associate these products with fun, happiness, and being cool. After the report came out, the food industry heard the concern, and so they established a self-regulatory program to promote healthful products to children. And as the industry has said, they have shown a sustained and rigorous commitment to being a part of the solution to childhood obesity. However, the research that we do at the Red Center has shown that this is not the case. For example, the CFBAI the Children's Food and Beverage Advertising Initiative was fully implemented in 2007, but since that time, advertising on television to children and teens has actually increased by 5% for children 2 to 11 and 23% for youth 12 to 17. The products that are marketed also remain very poor quality products. So fast food, beverages, mostly sugary beverages, sugary cereals, snacks, and sweets represent the vast majority of all food marketing targeted to children. All other, which includes dairy, prepared meals, baked goods, and fruits and vegetables, represented a very small proportion of the marketing that companies do targeted to children. Now, I mentioned television advertising, which is about 44% of all of marketing expenditures that are targeted to youth. However, companies market to children in a lot more ways. Promotions and local events are about a quarter of their marketing budgets. In-store packaging and school marketing in schools are another 8 to 10%. And then digital marketing on the internet is another 8% of marketing expenditures. And if you look at the ways that companies market to children, a lot of it is done in a very hidden kind of way. So there is advertainment, which are ads that appear as games and other things, other displays on third-party websites. There's advergames that are sponsored by the food companies like Candy Mania or Postopia.com. There are mobile apps on websites or on mobile tablets that kids can play, and then product placements in programming where the food is featured as part of the actual entertainment. Companies have greatly expanded their social media marketing, so these are just some examples of marketing that occurs on YouTube, on Facebook, and even viral marketing on kids' websites. So, for example, this ad for Reese's Puffs asks kids to send their friends' email address so they can, so that Reese's Puffs can send an email to their friends. And then local events and signs. So you may not think of these as traditional kinds of marketing, but these are all designed to remind people about the products and to get the brand word out there. Ads in schools are also very often used, and often in ways that try to disguise these advertising as positive messages, like Hershey's sponsoring track and field games, book covers with Gatorade, Ronald McDonald visiting a school, and scoreboards with branded logos on them. And the way that this kind of marketing works is through a very emotional process. So children or even adults enjoy the advertising, which the companies have developed to create positive brand association. So they want you to associate the games, Ronald McDonald, American Idol with their brands. And they know that when that happens, then it leads people to then create more positive beliefs and attitudes about the product. And that is the bottom line of what marketing is trying to do, is create these positive attitudes about these products. And this is a very psychological process, so the companies have borrowed from psychology to learn how to do this, to create these positive associations, to blur entertainment and advertising, and to capitalize on children's developmental vulnerabilities. And the goal is to create lifelong loyal customers. Because of this very surreptitious kind of emotional marketing, really the only effective solution to protect children from this exposure is to minimize the exposure. And at the Red Center, that is what we're trying to do. So we use our research and our communications to inform parents and to inform policymakers about food marketing to children, so they understand what's happening, and then they can put pressure on the food industry to reduce the unhealthy marketing that's going on. And in work that we've done with parents, we found that they really do worry about food marketing to their children. So in this study, we asked them how concerned they are about different effects of media on children on a scale from 1 to 10. And you'll see that concerns about things related to marketing, like pester power, junk food advertising, encouraging bad eating habits. Parents are as concerned about those as they are with the use of alcohol and tobacco in the media. And so it is an issue. And when we've done focus groups with parents, we've found that they really do think that food marketing to their children is unhealthy, and they want the companies to change their practices. We've also asked about specific policy support for specific policies to regulate food marketing to children, and what we found is broad support across all groups: liberal, moderate consumers, conservatives, Hispanics, blacks, whites. And as you see, conservative white parents are somewhat less supportive, but they still are more likely to support than not food marketing policies. And so thank you to the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, who has funded our research, my colleagues at the Red Center who do the research, and these are some resources we have for parents who are interested in addressing food marketing to children.